going over for the screen. Sherman open. She's going to pass it off to Weta from the corner. Got it! Weta clutch once again for the Buffs. Celebrations happening with 1.9 seconds on the clock and a timeout from UCLA.
Well, there's a game winner, Kendall Weta with a three-pointer. That gave the Buffs the victory as they knocked off another ranked opponent, number 8, UCLA, at the event center. At that time, to remain undefeated, in fact, in Boulder. Hi, everybody. Voice of the Buffs, Mark Johnson. Welcome into the Buffalo Stampede television show. As you can see, it's cold out. We're coming to you from Corelli's. We're out here Monday nights from 7 until 8 o'clock for Buffs Prime Time with Tad Boyle, J.R. Payne, and always a player guest as well. As we're talking women's basketball right off the top here. What a win for the Buffs as they take care of the Bruins. And we had a chance to talk with the GOAT, one of the greatest of all time to play Colorado women's basketball, Shelley Sheetz here at Corelli's. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light, mountain cold refreshment made to chill. Celebrate responsibly. I got to give you guys a little insight on baseball with her. So when we brought her on 2 years ago, 1 year ago, when you started doing women's games?
Last year. Conference tournament, conference play started.
Yeah, when conference play started, she was doing her first games, and she called me a couple of times and said, "Hey, I'm trying to figure this broadcasting thing out. You know, give me some advice." And so I said, "Well, you know, here's one thing to think about, and here's what you're trying to do as the analyst." But about the second time I told her, I said, "You're really good at this. I mean, she is brilliant. Not many people play the game at a high level like she did, and then they all understand it, but they can't articulate it. And she does a phenomenal job of that. And so I was trying to get her to do more, and then she decided to jump on JR's staff. It's not what you do that for. You're really good at this broadcasting thing." And so you get to deal with the we call them kids at my age. You get to deal with them on a one-on-one basis. And I know that's one thing you've always loved.
I do. I love our players. We have a great squad, great personalities. Just try to be there to take a lot of the everyday stuff off the coaches' plates, and then just really to serve the players. And really, JR and T do a phenomenal job with this program. So not much I have to do with the players other than just encourage them and just kind of guide them just a little bit. Obviously, we split this weekend, so we're going to come back and try to flush the weekend and start fresh on Tuesday.
You know, anybody that played at a very high level like you did, I love asking this question. Sometimes do you watch what a player does and you think, why would you do that? why can't you see what I saw? Does that ever happen? Or from a coaching standpoint over the years, have you kind of evolved where you just kind of, say, well, that's what the player sees, so I got to help them through it?
Yeah, they don't want to hear what I did. That was 31 years ago. I was a freshman playing and bouncing the ball around, but
now you just made everybody here feel old.
Yeah, I turned 50 in August, so I'm seasoned. We're all seasoned. It's all good. No, sure you do. I mean, that's human nature to think, I would have done it this way. But when you're talking and articulate to the player, you just really kind of get an idea of what they see, how they feel, and then just really try to guide them. Trust me, players today do not want to hear what you did back in the day or how you did it. You just try to guide them because every player is different on our team, and players are different today, even with the game. So I just try to be there as a mentor.
Yeah.
Help them through.
Little advice.
I'm a little advice to I'm a little biased to the point guards, Jay and Weta. So I'm like, come here.
I don't think that event. Well, you can take us back this weekend. You get to split. You get the great win over a top 15 team at UCLA. Yeah. Dropped the one to USC. Kind of what's your takeaway from the weekend?
You know what? We had a great crowd on Friday. It was super, and we shot the ball really well. We played well. We had four players in double figures. Quay's leading us. She had another double-double. Yep. Jalen got into the 400 assist club. So welcome Jay to the club.
That's a small group, by the way.
Small group, but no. Well, we welcome her with open arms.
Is there a secret handshake now that you with her now that she's part of the club? Or?
Trust me, I'm not that cool. I'm not that cool to have a handshake. I'm like, I'm a high fiver. Right? Just keep it high. But that game was so tight with UCLA, and they came in here upset because we swept the LA schools for the first time in a long time last year. There was 15 lead changes. There was like 13 ties in that game, so it was back and forth at overtime, and our girl Weta hit the game winner in overtime.
By the way.
Right in front of our bench. I tell you what, the bench.
She said she was surprised that she got her number called in that.
Yeah, I guarantee, a lot of people didn't think that Weta was going to be the one shooting the last shot in the game. But I tell you what, she's put in some work, and it didn't surprise any of us that ball went in.
Yeah, this team's got a little bit of that magic touch right now, doesn't it?
We do. The first team meeting back in August, I stood up. I don't say a lot to the team, but I raised my hand, and T's like, she's, why are you raising your hand? I'm like, I have like something to say. So
It's not class.
yeah. But I just really talked to the team about how this team is a lot like the 93 team, which was our first ever Elite 8 team. And I was like, listen, whoa, time out. I'm not saying we're an Elite 8 team. That's not what I'm saying. I said we just have a lot of pieces of that puzzle like the 93 team did. And, you know, we have good shooters, we have some post game, we have some good guards, and we have some depth. And so I said the one missing piece with this team is that mentality. You know, that 93 team was like, who's next?
Right.
Just to squash them like a bug and move on. And we've learned so much from our wins and our losses. And I think T and JR do a phenomenal job. We have Mondays off, so we come back Tuesday. We do highs and lows from both games, and we just flush it. We do such a great job of flushing from the weekend, and then boom, we hit the court on Tuesday. We're next team up.
So the Colorado women get the split with the LA schools. They swept them, by the way, on the road against the LA schools in Los Angeles. Come home, beat UCLA, end up losing to USC, their first home loss this season. Next up, Colorado women still in the top 25, on their way now to play the Oregon schools coming up this week in the Great Northwest. Coming up next here in the Buffalo Stampede as we continue with Corelli's after Buffs Prime Time. We're going to talk with the head coach of the men's team, Tad Boyle.